Here we go. King Kong vs. Godzilla. Thank you. Alright, start anew. Let's see, what sides do I want to make this? Let's go with I go 18 by 24, then I can get everything in there. Therefore, I can see all the comments there. Hopefully, once people start commenting, it'll show in here. Or one of them. We'll see. Therefore, I can see all the comments there. Hopefully, once people start commenting, it'll show in here. But I can hear myself. Or one of them. We'll see. I'm wondering, is that going to create an echo? But I can hear myself, or one of them. I'm wondering, is that going to create an echo? But I can hear myself. Test 1, 2.
Still hear your sound?
Nope, that's good. It's off. Thank you. Oh, okay, there we go. All right.
Oh yeah, it says Facebook.
Yeah. Yes. Sweet. I can see your comment in
So you shouldn't.
my viewer now. Sweet.
So if I go to you, so if I go to there,
Cool, 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 cool. Now I think everybody can talk now. As Tony was hooking all this up. All right. All right, cool. Everything's working now. Hey, all right. So now I'll just wait for Tony Larson to come in on YouTube, because he's always my one YouTube person. And then we'll be for sure that YouTube is in there too.
Not yet. So only you can hear the audio. We gotta change that.
Only I can hear it?
I can't hear the music you're listening to.
All right.
What was it? Yeah, non-general was mute output. Okay, you don't want that.
Monitor and output.
Try that one.
Now we're working the music real quick. Can you hear the music? Can anyone hear the music? All right, cool. Oh, okay, the notifications are back. Say what? Yes, I see the comment. Cool. Yes, all in one. Okay, here we go. Oh man, was that something? Alright, King Kong and Godzilla. Because y'all wanted it. That's what's going down. Alright. Let's just go to the desktop. Okay, so this is going to take place in Skull Island. So, excuse me. So let's see what I want to do here. I'm going to do a little doodles. So if I got Kong here, I got Godzilla here. I gotta have them fighting like this, you know. That's Godzilla. There's Kong. You know, doing that number there. There's Godzilla's leg here. So I could have that. I don't know if I want that. Let's see. Let's get something more action-packed. Like maybe, like if Godzilla's here, I can put Kong here. Maybe his arm is coming like around his neck or something. Something like that. Like he's holding on to his neck. Then Godzilla's body would feel the weight of that. Godzilla's pretty stocky, so maybe his legs would be like that or something. Like this arm would be coming up like that. And then this arm, maybe this arm coming up like this. That means his head would have to be higher. And like if Godzilla's mouth is here, and like maybe like some fire or something coming out that way. I don't know. Maybe like that. I don't know. Just making it up as I go. Got these big ape legs. And then Godzilla. Maybe his tail can come around like this. Like maybe King Kong like surprised him or something like that. And this arm will be here, like claws. Like that. And then maybe like that. Okay, I can dig it. Something like that. It's a lot going on here. Okay, so now I have that. It's at the angle I want. Let me get rid of this. Okay, so like that. And then maybe I could turn it a little bit. Like that. And so now if his body is contorting this way, that means this leg is going to try to compensate, which means his foot would be out here. And this one, this would be higher. Like his knee or something. Like that. So something like that. Hey, thanks for hosting, UE. It's been a while. It might be even more dramatic if they were like, so it'll be a little bit more of a fair fight. Like if I take, let's get rid of this leg here and this one. And let's fix that weirdo looking finger. Yeah, so Yui, this is going to be crazy. So I'm making it up as I go, as you know I like to do. So this is more of a fair fight if Godzilla. Let's see, I'm gonna have to change the trajectory or the direction of his body. So if this claw or his leg all right. See, like the biggest part about these drawings is planning. So maybe this foot should come forward or something. Godzilla almost looks like Charizard right here. I think Kong's hand shouldn't be that far around his neck. Godzilla has a thick neck. Hold on, I must just shut this door. There we go. It's like a draft coming in, so I had to shut that door. All right. All right, so this is Godzilla's tail coming around here. This is Kong's body in here. Now, one thing I learned from drawing comics that I just did incorrectly here is this arm for a better action pose. It's a lot better to have the arm at its full extension, you know. So what we'll do, so his elbow will be somewhere right here, right? Because if your arm is back like that, and then this one, it's kind of going inward, you know, from this position here. So we'll put, that's his hand there. He's doing like a hammer fist. So it's a lot more dramatic. It's way more dramatic. And we'll keep his head right here. And Godzilla's arm should be your first reaction when someone grabs you by the neck in an actual fight and tries to choke your breath off. You go for the hand. Fighting 101. So Godzilla's hand should be here, pulling down so Kong can't choke him off. So he's pulling him down because that's the first reaction, is the pulling down of the arm. Now, if you're like trained MMA, you know to turn your head towards the pit, to the pit of the elbow. But Godzilla is not MMA. He doesn't have any training. And you turn your head to the pit of the elbow so it buys you time to breathe. That's the armpit there. And that's like his monkey mouth. His monkey mouth will be open, or ape mouth. No offense to all the monkeys out there. So I just called a gorilla a monkey, and a gorilla is not a monkey, it's an ape. You know, details. Details, pal, details. All right. Yo, what's up? TL's in the house. All right, so now I'm still trying to figure out what to do with Godzilla's other leg here. It'll be a foot here. All right, so now we got that. And his body, Godzilla has a neck, so, and his arms are, this new Godzilla is very robust, rotund, you know. He's fat for the layman. So he's eaten a lot of other kaijus in his day. Actually, he eats a lot of fish. So it's nice. It's a nice silhouette. If so, just so I can see what's going on here for all you animators out there. This is what we're looking at here. I don't know who thought of this fantasy, but I am really glad they did. You know, a big ass gorilla fighting a big dinosaur. So there's a silhouette there. That's Godzilla's foot. Believe that or not. That's where the foot is. I'm just blocking this stuff out. And then there's a hand there. And then this leg will go like this. And then this one. Maybe the foot comes out of there. Now if I do that, if it comes out of there, it looks like it's come out of his ass. So, I mean out of his butt. And then Godzilla's tail. Will come around like this. So that's the action there. So I gotta draw that underneath. See, now that I have this blocked out, it's better for me to see what's more dramatic. So this is kind of nice here, but I think it would be a little bit nicer. Whoops, that's not what I want. It'll be a little bit nicer if his arm was stretched out like that. You see there? So now that his arm is back, yeah, I know, man. Like you definitely was talking about this. I thought you was talking about the original concept, like from back in the day. So now that his okay, see now you can see. So now that his arm is there, that means you'll get a little bit more of his shoulder because his arm is there we go, like that. And maybe an ear there. And a brow there or something like that. Because he has like a really thick neck. Alright, so that'll be there. So now that I have more space at the top, I can drag this up a bit. And that gives me more room for the canyon. I don't know what the heck is going on in this song, but it sounds like my soul is going to be possessed. I may have to skip that one. I need my soul to finish this piece. Alright. So basically that will be how this is gonna play out. So now you see a good action shot. So if his arm is there, that means if this arm is back, the left arm, then that means the right leg will be front. So that's right. And since this arm is forward, the right arm is forward, and that means the left leg will be back. But since it's tucked behind his body, you can't see it. And that's fine. All right, and Godzilla's flame. It's gonna come through here. Yes. Yes, I can't wait for that trailer. I mean, I can't wait for the movie. Everything, pretty much. What's up, Hector? It's been a while, brother. It's been a while. So I'm thickening up Kong's chest a bit here. Okay. Now he is an ape, so this arm will go. Oh my word. Oh, for the love of mercy. I actually drew on the wrong damn layer, but that's alright. This is just roughs anyway. Oops. Okay, so it's like, oh, so this shoulder muscle will be higher. Okay. I'm gonna get rid of this one. So that's a decent silhouette there. Decent enough, right? I'm not trying to be perfect here because what the heck is perfect anyway? Sure as heck ain't me. So yes, TL. Yeah, you'll definitely want to own this one. All right, so I'm gonna go again back with the blue since I messed up the original, but this is fine. Okay, so we got Kong's body here, and we got the T shape, boom, and since that one's up, this one's got to be down like that, squash and stretch. And so that's his hip there, and this is his shoulder here. This is connecting to the neck, so it's like that. Now the chest will be wider here like that, and since his arm is twisted, that means this is the bottom part, so it should go like that, which means the bicep part will be down. So the elbow is here, this one will come forward like that, like so. And his monkey mouth, I said monkey again, but his gorilla ape mouth will be there. There we go. There's his nipple. That's just because I like nipples. And there we go. Now he's an ape, so they got a little belly there. It's panzonito. It's panzon, man. All right. And his leg is like that. Yeah, nipples. All right. So now his hips is somewhere in here. Tail coming around. Now that tail should be going around Kong, not between his legs. Even though that might be funny if it went between his legs, but this is not a rated X King Kong versus Godzilla. This is not the adult version. I'll save that for a night stream. So this arm, Godzilla has a very thick neck, so that Kong is holding. Yeah, Tony, like you should, I think these will go well together when you get them. Godzilla's hands are really strange. I should say claws. So, even though he's a kaiju, there's still same principles with the arm. Now this foot is coming forward. I never really get to see Godzilla's feet much, so this should be interesting. So he's reaching with his toes. Like when you're falling out of control, like human beings and animals, we reach with our arms, we reach our fingers and our toes. So this is Kong's hand here. So he's kind of like kind of do that number there, so you won't be able to see his thumb. And Godzilla's mouth will be here. So now what I did, where I went wrong, is Godzilla needs more of a neck. So in order to give him more of a neck, I'm gonna move all this up. We're gonna go like right there. And then everything else will go down. I know it looks crazy, but it'll all make sense eventually. There's Godzilla's neck. I had to give him a little bit more neck. And then this arm will come forward. That one there, this finger here, one here, that one there, and then the actual hand. Daryl versus King Kong. Oh man, that would be nuts. All right. Okay, then the fire will come out that way. Godzilla's legs are very, they're very thick at the base. And then looks like his feet. I gotta recall my images here. Because you rarely see Godzilla's feet. Like, you rarely see his feet. Oh, I think my thing is messing up. Yep, it is. Yep, my thing is messing up. Sorry. Kaiju don't have feet, they just fly everywhere. Alright, so now we're gonna come in a little bit. And I'm going to I'm gonna give Godzilla a little bit of love to his face. Okay. See, he has more of a squared off. See, I don't want to open these with that. Let me see. Hold on, I gotta open up a Godzilla file real quick. Okay, so this is not gonna work. Okay. So his mouth. So he has like these large things on the side. This goes like that. And then his eyes are small. They're very small in relation to his body. And then, like, they gave him, the new Godzilla has this more aerodynamic, like a flat, like a flat head. Similar to that of a crocodile, I reckon, so he could peek over the top. Good? Okay. Like if his head is underneath the water or something like that. Gonna move his arm down a bit. Something like that. Of course, there's teeth. I'm gonna go ahead and it's a very thick mouth, so this part is squared off. Almost like a robot. There we go. He has all this going on. And then he has these wide jowls. Okay. So now that that's in, now I see Godzilla's head is way too big. So we're gonna shrink it down. Smaller head makes for a longer neck, see? Because his head is relatively small in relation to his body. Alright. Because he has this incredibly thick neck. Like an iguana. He's got this little dewlap going under. Okay. All right, now let's get to Kong. All right, now Kong, on the other hand, Kong's got like sometimes this Photoshop really acts up, y'all. I guess that's the breaks of having a. So like right now, it will not. Okay, it won't draw any damn thing. Oh, I see what's going on. It's my stylus is going out. Yep, there we go. So it doesn't like my stylus all the time. I don't know, is that just a new feature or is it just super old, or I don't know. It's hard to know these days. So I'm gonna get a Kong mouth very similar to that of ours. And then he has like these big canines. And then these two big, you know, beaver teeth. Got these beaver teeth here. Like so, and then I'm gonna come around. He has gums right there, and then his beaver bottom beaver teeth. Okay, so got one beaver right here. One beaver. There's his teeth. The tongue always starts at the back of the throat. So there we go. Something like that. And his beaver, well, these aren't beaver teeth, it's just his teeth at the bottom. And then he'll have that classic monkey mouth, ape. I keep saying monkey. And his nose, his nostrils. So we'll do that little number there. get rid of some of this nonsense. He's really, really upset. You know, Godzilla like came to Skull Island and you know, decided to mess with things. So there we go. So Kong's like super pissed. And like something like that. I know he has these heavy brows. Seems like every time I go outside of the browser, it messes with my stylus. All right, there we go. And his head is a little high here, so kind of do that. And he has like these. He's really mad, so his muscles are stretched out. His mouth is open. And then this is like the inside and hair. Alright, so now that we got the basic shape of Kong, his head is a bit large. I mean, he's big, but right now I have him like dwarfing Godzilla, and that's not cool. So I'm going to change his head position just a tad. There we go. Okay. And then his, there we go. Actually his head might be small now. I need to readjust. I think what it is, his neck is stockier. Godzilla has the longer neck, so he needs a smaller head. There we go. So that's what it's looking like now. That's his hips. And then his tail will come up like this. Godzilla's things on his tail. Maybe this leg. I'm thinking I'm going to change this position here. It's like a lot of crazy lines, right? Alright, I need to see what the heck does King Kong's legs look like. Okay, he's got some stocky legs, and they're almost, yeah, they're very short, like a gorilla. I tell y'all, man, this new computer does not like my stylus It just doesn't like it. It's got these monkey feet. Alright, so now I'm going to take the whole damn thing and just kind of rotate it just a little bit. I'm doing this because one of the beauty of kaiju action is how big they are. It's not always how they look, it's just how big they effing are. They're huge. So I'm gonna have this like they're going down like a ridge or something. A little canyon here. And then over here, maybe some kind of ridge. And we'll put like palm trees or something. Because you know they're going off the ledge. And there's trees up here. And this is going down this way. That's a mountain ridge there. And then we'll add the little Skull Island stuff. You know, like I think my music just died on me. It might be more dramatic if I could get like a sky in there of some kind. So if I do away with this ridge, and then like if there's something in the background, okay. So then we have like some, I know, like some people right here. Like what the? That helps with scale. Actually, I did that all wrong. Because if you saw something like that, it would have different body language. It'd be more like that. So there's a leg here. Arms would be out. Let's put a hat on that guy. Okay, so there's people there. There's a ridge here. Oh, we'll have some dramatic clouds here. We'll make it, let's see. I like the evening look. Yeah, more of a, because I know Skull Island, they have some great lighting with the evening shots. So I'm gonna go back in. Oh man, this is really getting on my nerves when my stylus keeps going out. There's nothing I could do about it. Okay. All right, here we go. Let's start a little bit of color now. A little bit of green. How are we doing actually? Let's make this. Oh boy. Alright. Now we got that in. I'll call this the foreground. That'll be this area down here. Yeah. Actually, before I put that, let's put some dirt in here first. I know they have that reddish dirt on Skull Island. So I'm gonna put a little dirt down here first. Let's do this. Right up to the edge. bit of that. Got some really good concept brushes in here. And I'm just using the ones that come with it. I'm not even making any new ones. I'm just gonna go ahead and use these for time's sake. So I don't build my own brushes all the time, but sometimes I do. This is also a good peek into how I do concept art. Yeah, the process is nuts, right? See, this brush gives me the difference of the green color and the dirt color. And I go to the edge here. Little bits of green there. And this is just oh, wow, this brush has its own flow. This brush has its own settings. That's cool. Like I can change settings within the brush. No universal settings for this one. You can change it. I like that. This gives it see that. There we go. So that's getting the area ready for stuff, whatever the stuff may be. I need a few darker colors in here though. The more colors you put, it's just layering, just like I do with the markers. It slowly becomes. This is just a rock here. So if the, let's see, if the sun is in the back, so that means the main shadows down the sleeve. Put the shadows going back this way. Okay, now we're gonna get rid of this lovely, lovely brush that I cannot wait to use again. And I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna try one of these spatter brushes here. Let's try it here. There we go. A little bit of this green in here. We'll get rid of this brush altogether and go back to our happy brush. Oh, that's ugly. There we go. I'm just going to put some of these strands in here. Just like when I'm painting or doing this with marker. Same principle applies. So now if I give, what I should do right now is establish wind direction. So if I have everything blowing in this direction, most of the strands should be going to the left. It's good to establish the wind direction because you can't do it after the fact. Now the stuff that's on this side, they're not going to have as much wind reaction because they're far on this side and the wind is cutting off. as it goes over the ridge. It's like, why are you doing all this first? Let's get to King Kong and Godzilla. Well, I'm doing this first because I'm not going to want to do this once I start drawing them. So it's best if I take care of all this right now. Hey, what's going on? Thing wasn't working for a second there. Alright, we're back to la 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 la. La 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 la. Do, 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 do. Let's get some more on the edge here. And I want to take this rock I'm gonna actually make it a rock now. And then I'm going to use a little bit of shadows. Do it like that, a little bit darker. Now let's la 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 la. Oops. Now let's get a little this green in here, like it's like algae, moss growing up the rock. Now we'll have to take it a little greener than that because that's just kind of pale. And a little darker. We'll give it a little bit of shadow here. Okay, now let's get rid of it. Ooh, I don't know how I turned that on, but that's like a cool mixing. I don't want to mix anything though. Wow, this new Photoshop is so powerful, y'all. Like it's... See how I can mix? That's really cool, but that's not the effect that I want. There we go. The shadows there. Shadows here. Okay. Okay, now we're back to the grass again, now that I have that in there. Alright. Okay, I'll put some here. Now these gotta be in the shadow, so they gotta be a little bit darker. This is like the edge of it here. And these are not blowing in the wind because they're like right behind this rock here. And then we'll go back to the lighter one. Okay, now I'll get a little bit of this yellowish, because this is the color that the light will be. So I'm going to put a little bit of this in here. Now this is just the deep hue of it. I'll go back over it. Just a few of these. I don't need like hundreds of them like I've already got. Because even the grass, you know, just everything just reflects the light. And you'll start to notice as you layer more of these, every one that you layer starts to look more and more like grass. And this is the power of digital art. Like it's very, very powerful. Yeah, very powerful grass indeed. And then we'll get a little bit brighter. Actually, a lot brighter. Now with these really bright ones, these I gotta go a little bit slower with these, because these are just the ones that are catching light. Like the serious light, they're all catching light, and these really give the feel of the wind blowing. A little bit in here. There we go. Now see, as I pull out, look how that looks now. Like, just looking at that, it's very believable as grass, right? I need to help this rock out a little bit though. This rock is like, it needs some light. So I'm gonna go a little bit yellowish. And I'm gonna put this pressure at like 1. Whoa. That's to just add some light on the top and on the side here. Alright, so now we have the foreground. So when I zoom out to the greater scheme of things, look at that. We got a foreground. And this is going to be the canyon. And that's where the monsters are going to be fighting and stuff. So now, let's see. Okay, I'm going to change the brush up. Huh. Interesting. Some of these brushes are just built for smudging. Let's try some of this charcoal looking. Alright, bye-bye, King Kong. Hey, what's up, Gar? Alright, Gar, I finally can talk to all of you now. All at once in the same chat on Streamlabs. Yeah, so we got, you know, YouTube in here. I can see the Facebook now. Yeah, it's all good. A lot of this will be covered by the kaiju. The kaiju. Ba ba da ba ba da ba 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 ba. Let's see. Just gonna do some light stuff going on up here. Oh, thank you. I'm glad you like the music. I tried to pick something action-y. Since this is like a, you know, kaiju fight scene. This is a smudge brush. I'm layering these over. Let's get this. Some more color in here, because the light is coming over this ridge here, so I want to really make sure that's spectacular. That's what we're doing. Spectacular thing right here. And little bits in here, little bits in there. So now then we'll go back in with the dark. And that's going to hit up the shadows. Kaiju. So this tree is going down here. Matter of fact, I'm just going to paint all this because even though they're going to be positioned there, I don't want to have any spaces that I'm going to have to paint later. Not fun. And then this will go over the top of them. And just a little bit in here. The sun is going to be hitting. Yeah, Gar, I have to deal with perspective today. But the vanishing point and all that is all in my head. But you know, that's the way I get by it sometimes. Alright, so now we got that. Got a little bit more green. A little bit different green over here. Okay. We gotta go. Now we're gonna go dark, dark, dark. Just little bits though. This is like the under shadows here. Like the undergrowth. Because if the sun is back there in the background, it's going to be a lot of shadows here. Okay. darker. Don't have to go too dark because I want to just burn all the dark colors anyway. I'll just make like a little canopy area here. But there's got to be some kind of separation with trees. Like this is area right here is a separation. Even though you won't be able to see it in full. Just why I'm not going to spend that much time on it. But there's a separation here. It's got to be some kind of separation. Unless it just looks weird. It just looks like a lot of clumps and sticks. Especially when you get to the top, because you know, they can only clump up so much as they get to the top. So having this little separation here. Okay. Let's make another layer here. Let's call this one Sky. Now this sky is going to be nuts. It's going to be very bright. Let's do this first. Let's lay down the blue first. Okay. And then lay down a little bit of lighter. Let's do this. So I'm putting some brighter shade out here. Brighter shade of blue, and then we'll put a little bit of this yellowish. This whole sky is illuminated. See? All illuminated. And I'm going to darken this just a tad. Actually, that's a little too dull. There we go. Something like that. All right, that's the sky-ish. Now we'll do some clouds-ish. clouds. La 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 la. Alright. Let's do some. Thank you. We don't want chunky clouds, now do we? How about? Oh, this is Blender stuff. Let's try this. Thank you. Let's try this. Oh, well, that's beautiful. That's ugly. That's a bad brush. Alright, let's try something else. How about this one here? Let's get a little bit larger brush. There we go. Now, I'm putting this in first. It'll all make sense sooner enough. As Kyle once said, trust in me. Put that there. Now as stuff gets further away, it tends to flatten out just a little bit. And I think my music stopped again. Okay, now we'll switch it back up. Get some of this white in here. See, now this white will just layer ever so slightly. See? Makes clouds. Some breakaway. It's good to have breakaway ones every now and then. Put a little bit out here. Now that that's in, I could go a little bit darker, a little bit more opaque with the white. in some areas here. Something like that. And then I'll use a little bit of this yellow. And this yellow will, it reflects the sunlight. Having a little bit of that yellow in the clouds there. And it's very faint. It's just almost like just a little overlay. Okay, something like that. Then we'll clean up some of this area right here. Okay, that's a little bit too cleaned up. Cleaning up the bottoms of these clouds a bit. Clean the bottoms. Alright, so now we got some clouds. Clouds. Okay. And then we will add the sun. Something like that. I'll put some white in here. And then like a little bit of pink, which is always weird, but that's like how the sun does things. You can barely see it, but if it's not there, it looks weird. So now, got the yellow coming in. And then we'll do, thanks God. We'll do the rays of light. Should have said rays. Like the thing that your bosses never want to give you at work, raise. Okay, we're gonna do that. back of it there. It's gonna come over like this. Now, this is the fun part. This is where I get to test my steady hand. There we go. I'll fix it later. There we go. Oh, that was a good one. Okay. It's like it's peeking over. It's peeking over just slightly. And then you take this background. And I'm gonna come in with my lovely, lovely eraser here. Whoops, don't go away from me, love. All right. We're gonna do this number here. Just going in and getting rid of that hard edge. Taking care of that hard edge now. Remember, like in digital, well, I guess in traditional as well, the eraser is a brush. You know, it's just another brush, because subtraction actually is addition in the art world sometimes. As you create negative space, it creates cool textures and pockets where light is and stuff like that. Because all this should not be there we go. Let's go with the I'm using the dodge tool to vamp up these highlights here on the edge, but just on the edges. So that's where that sun is hitting, just on this ridge. And then I'll use the burn to burn some of these shadows out. If I could use my hand, right? There we go. There we go. We're just burning them out. Just the shadows. All right. And just so it won't look so plain, I'm going to give it a little bit of like sticks and stuff. It needs some kind of I mean, it's the, it's the jungle, man. You gotta, there's like vines and like if you don't give it that element there, like you want people to know that there's life out there. Just adding those little bit of sticks and whatnot. And then I want to give it a little bit of this this dirt color. Just so there's a little bit of so you'll know there's some kind of dirt. Okay, we're gonna get some of this yellow. Just a little bit of this in here. Because this is where the edges of the trees are. So that's where the light is affecting it most. Okay. Okay, now that that's in there. Let's add a little bit of fog. This fog is absolutely necessary. Now, I don't mean fog in a sense of like, a foggy day. I mean more of like fog shows distance when you're doing landscape. You could also call it haze. That's how we're gonna go through like that. And then we're gonna get a little bit bluer. And then we'll get even bluer than that. This is going to look a little ridiculous. Just got to get a little blue though. And then I'm going to going to diffuse it a little bit. More so like that. And then we'll just duck it down. There we go. And then we'll take this. Like that, it's a little bit more. There we go. Now we'll do this little, add a few more rays in here. Okay, there's more rays there. Okay, now we'll do I'll make a layer just called scale, and these are just objects that I add in just for scale. Nothing more than that. There'll be a few things that go on this layer, but starting here, we'll move in a bit. We'll do a shape like that. Something like that. And then we'll take these guys. And we'll do this number here. And then we'll take this eraser and we'll edit. We'll add a few more. There we go. I don't even know why the hell I'm drawing this one right here, but you know. Some of these shapes will be a bit different here. Some of you might remember this technique I used when I was drawing the bats. Some are close together. Now we can move this down a bit. And we can some of these guys can go Q, U. You can go, you can go. Yeah, it's just a lot of birds, see? And now we could put some down here. Let's get rid of some of these. Do this. Let's get rid of some of them. Especially the ones you can't really see. Get rid of those. And then we'll just slightly add some more. And then we'll even put a few of them like nesting in the tree here. Can't really tell what the heck they are, but they're there. Put like a few nesting. That should be under that fog. Because these are, let's just say these are egrets, white, snowy egrets. And they're just kind of all, they take over trees. Okay, now we got birds. Okay, so just for scale. Remember what we had down here? We got this going on. is it doing that bullshit? Oh, no, it's not. So, there we go. Got a person here. Okay, there's some people there. They are clearly stunned at this, what's taking place. There we go. Now we can zoom in. Let's get in close. Let's fix the hat. Let's move this guy's head over a bit. Oop. Okay, now we have some type of gun. There we go. All right. Okay, I don't like that hand right here, so I'm gonna change it. I'm gonna do like that. Okay. Okay. Let's do this. Now let's add a little bit of color to this, shall we? Ba-ba-dum, ba-ba-dum, bum, 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 bum. Okay. What happened there? Oh, I guess YouTube thought I was done because my computer went idle. Or I went idle. YouTube has issues. It thinks I'm neglecting them. Alright, let's add a little light on these guys. Hair there. Okay, now let's add a little shadows down here. So it anchors them to the ground and stuff. Yes, Gar. Are you welcome and thank you for buying one. I mailed it out a day ago, I think. So you should get it in time. I hope. Alright, so now we got people. You see the people down there? That's just for effect. And now finally, what you guys came here to see. 3 hours in, you're finally getting what you want. It's like that first Hulk movie. Wait 3 hours to see the damn Hulk. But here we go. So I want to make a Kong glare. I'm going to turn all this off. Okay. Well, I'm glad it's not too big of a deal, but hopefully it'll get there. And besides, it's always fun to get stuff after the fact, right? Alright, King Kong, let's do this. Thank you. Now I gotta make sure these monsters can fit in the background. Alright, Kong, let's see what you got, brother. Let's see what you got. There's not much black in there. But so let's do a little bit of this grayish, brownish ish. It's a lot of ish. Let's do this like this, turn that up. Just make that hard as a rock. Oh, why did I just do that? That was silly. I normally don't like putting both characters on the same layer, but I just might do that this time, but because I mean they're all like intertwined in each other. Yes, these weird Kong feet. That's his arm there. Alright, so there's Kong. Kong is done. Yay. No, just kidding. Just kidding. Alright, let's do Godzilla. This is just like the base. Oh, shit. Yeah, I'm not going to separate them. Not at all. Godzilla is this weird color. I don't even know what color he is. I mean, according to the old legend, Godzilla was like a really dark green. So I'm gonna go with that. Almost blackish. Let's get those hands in there. Do that with his feet. I really don't know what the heck this dude's feet look like. Probably should have just hit him. That's the classic artist thing to do, just hide stuff that you don't want to draw. But I fear no art. So I'm going to draw it in there. Even though I hate rivets and stuff. Okay, let's see. I'd say I'm making pretty good timing with this. I didn't even think I would be at this point. What happened to my... Why can't I color? Oh, because that's selected. Huh. Yeah. Alright, so now we got Godzilla. Oh man. This looks, right now it just looks funky. I'm gonna do Godzilla's tail. I'll go like that. We'll do that, and the base of it, his tail is really thick at the base, which I did not compensate for. So I just had to add it in just now. And then I'm gonna take some of this off. Okay, there we go. And this part of the tail is wrapping around his body. But when the movie happens, I hope this happens in the movie. Just so I could say, hey, that's the scene I drew. It's the little things in life. Alright, it's going like that. Back like that. See, save it, save it, save it, save it. Dun, dun. I don't know, is this, hold on, I can't listen to that because I don't think that was royalty free. Don't want to get kicked off, I want to piss no one off. Probably should just stick with what I was doing because that's safe. Okay. All right, Kong. All right, let's start getting his fur in there. Okay. Okay, King Kong's fur. He has like brownish, so I'm gonna start with like the undertone. Which is what I pretty much had already, but alright. Hmm. I don't know. Like characters who are darker. Um, 'Cause this is not digital, so I gotta, I mean, this is digital, so I can't think traditional here. Um, let's try this. All right. Gotta keep switching my brain over. Okay. Let's do that. If I get his face in there, because there's that area where hair doesn't grow. Let's get that in there first. Let's do this. And his lip will come around. It's gonna look crazy at the start because all the blue lines are still in the background, but it'll all make sense in a few minutes. I cannot believe I've been doing all this without my glasses on. No wonder my eyes are burning. Oh, that's much better. Here comes a 3 to the Okay, his ear is going to be somewhere right here. Which I didn't even draw his ear. Let's get your ears in there, man. Oh, jeez. Alright. Alright, there's an ear. And then he has this big, big chest. Oh, come on. I'm not sure what the heck this computer just went and did. Okay, just give it a second to think. Okay, did it just die on me or what? Never had that happen before. Well, that sucks. Alright. Yeah, it just crashed on me, y'all. Man, that's annoying. That is really annoying. Okay. So there's Kong's body. I will go there with his eyes. That's too bad Matt didn't come on this stream today. Didn't get to see me draw some digital stuff for old time's sake. I always enjoy when someone doesn't know and they'll say, man, you need to really get into digital art. You should give it a try. I know you like traditional and all, but give digital a try. It'll blow your mind. And I'm just sitting there like, oh, really? Okay, I think I'll try it. I think I'll give it a whirl, man. But if I don't like it, it's all your fault. Okay, so his nose is there. What's here? The goddamn thing just got again. Yeah, I think this Photoshop is just not happy with me today. It's just not happy at all. Okay. For the love of Photoshop, man, I swear. It's just not happy with me today. Now, those are the moments where traditional is king. I never have a problem with my canvas acting up. My canvas will never freeze. You know, none of that kind of stuff. I'll never have to wonder why my canvas is not responding to something I did. It's moments like that. I'm gonna go ahead and do his mouth. Okay. So, this thing is sometimes it's not sensitive enough and sometimes it's too sensitive. This little stylus. Okay. Alright, so now I got that in. Okay, so now I've got to get these teeth in there. His teeth are what I like to do with teeth, if anybody's even listening out there, I like to start with the darkest shade and then build them out from there. Like go from dark to light. And this is no matter if it's digital or traditional. This is just a method that I like to use. There's one tooth there. And then I have a tooth set up here. And I drew one here. Okay, then this tooth somewhere over here. Like that. I'm gonna have to turn this off now. And then this tooth down here. And he's got these little teethies down here. You know, some of them are crooked, just like mine. Kind of goes like that. And then these teeth going to the back. So he has this one here. And this one here. I reckon that should do. Some strange looking teeth, but that's how they start out. Nice and stained. Alright, so now I'm going to select him teeth. That's too much. Okay. I'll make it a little bit darker. Okay, we're going to do like this. I need a little bit more than that. Okay, we got that. And like the underside of the tooth, it's like shaded. These in here are really dark. These down here. Do that. And then we'll take a little bit of this. Oh, sometimes this thing is way too sensitive. I think I already said that, but yeah. It's way too sensitive sometimes, and sometimes it's not enough. Okay, let's not. I'm not gonna spend too much more time in his mouth. Just enough to get the point across. Cause that's the thing with digital, man. You'll be like zoomed into an area that nobody's gonna even see, taking up all your time and stuff. Oh. Well, I guess I got cut off of Facebook. I guess we're still live on Twitch. Okay. Alright, let's do his lip now. Actually, I'm doing the opposite of his lip. That looks like he has a milk mustache. Hey, what's up, man? Hey, Nikki is back. Welcome back, everyone. Um, for everybody that was on Facebook, I'm sorry. Facebook got cut off. Maybe it's a time limit. I don't know. But Facebook is gone. It had those nostrils, man. Oh, okay. I'm glad you were still watching. I can't see you. What? I don't know if I can restart it. It just, I don't know that Facebook have a thing that cuts you off at less than 3 hours. I don't know.
You can stop it and just relive it. Would that work? Or?
Well, but it's going to break this stream. You know? I don't know how to relive it in Facebook. I don't know. I think once it's going, because you know they're all intertwined and connected. I don't know what to do. See, it's gone. See. Yeah, it just cut off. Says unable to connect. Yeah, forget it. Facebook is do all that to get it to work, and it don't even work in the end. Oh, I don't know why, man. It just went. It just stopped. It froze and stopped, and that was the end of it. So no Facebook. Facebook is always an issue, always a problem. It's just annoying, but it's the way it goes. All right. Let's get some of Kong's body in here, or I guess I don't feel too bad that Facebook got cut off. Nobody was on there today. Everybody had to work, I guess. So it's not like I lost 100 people, but It would have really sucked if I did have 100 people watching and it just went out. Hmm?
Part 1 and 2 on this one, since it's very detailed.
I could.
That's what you try to figure out about them. It's going to take a while to get this one done. I see that.
Yeah. And then
This
this.
one is called Godzilla.
Yeah, that's probably what I'm gonna do. So I've been going 3 hours. This goddamn thing locked up on me again. So what's going to happen is this is part 2. I mean, this is part 1, and since everything's crashed on me, this will be part 1, and then I will do part 2 Friday, because this is yeah, Facebook just crashed, and now this computer is trying to, this Photoshop is trying to crash on me next. But so far, we have quite a bit going here. We have all this going. Look at that. Look at that. Background. Not to, and the sunlight coming through. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So I'm going to stop it for now. I normally never stop in a piece. I normally finish it, but everything's crashing. So we'll finish the other bit on Friday. Yeah, it's just like, it's coming out the way I want it. It's nice. You know, they're going off the cliff, and yeah, I'm liking it so far. And we'll finish Kong and Mr. Zilla on Friday. So this is the first part 1 and 2 of something. But the digital ones take a little longer because there's a lot of detail, and then I'm dealing with an animal with fur. So, all right. I really like these people down here. You know, you really see how big Kong is. All right, so yeah, I'll see you guys on Friday, because that is it for today, because everything is not cooperating anymore. So I'll see you guys on Friday. Be safe. It'll be Friday at 12 Central, and I'm out. Oh, you're welcome, Nikki.